William Millen here for GetMoreSports.com, and we are finally previewing the NCAA Tournament Championship game set to take place on Monday evening between the Villanova Wildcats and North Carolina Tar Heels. Now, we've broken down a few keys to the game, and here they are. The first one is how North Carolina will be able to control the glass. North Carolina has the clear size advantage. They have the clear athleticism advantage over Villanova. Guys like Bryce Johnson, Kennedy Meeks, Isaiah Hicks, they can clean up threes. They can clean up jump shots. They can clean up layups. They can clean up anything North Carolina's guards might throw up to the rim that won't go in. Considering this team shoots pretty paltry from the three-point line, right around 31% of the year, there's going to be a lot of those available rebounds to be had. If North Carolina can clean those up, they can get the opposition into foul trouble given the fact that Meeks and especially Johnson have become so good at finishing through contact and getting opposing big guys in foul trouble early and often. Villanova showed a little bit of vulnerability there against Oklahoma, the fact that the Sooners hit the offensive glass really, really hard in the second half. Now, obviously Oklahoma didn't knock down those looks, the kickouts, big guys going right back up. You cannot count on North Carolina missing those. You have to find a way to lock up the glass. You need Josh Hart to hit the glass. You need Jalen Brunson to hit the glass. You need Ryan Arcidiacono to hit the glass. Everybody on the floor for Villanova has to be all in on the defensive rebounds. The thing is, what you do in that case is miss a chance possibly for transition. However, if you force North Carolina to take a lot of those threes, long rebounds off of long shots, maybe that's how you get into transition. Another key is going to be how Chris Jenkins matches up with the Carolina Tar Heels. That front line is extremely long and athletic. Jenkins is not necessarily long and athletic. He's pretty big, he's burly, he's strong. He's a threat offensively, certainly, but he's not the kind of athlete that's going to be keeping up with Justin Jackson, that's going to be keeping up with Bryce Johnson. How does Jay Wright match him up on the defensive end? And quite frankly, how does North Carolina deal with him when he's on offense? He's a guy who can get you into foul trouble, who can pull big guys out onto the perimeter and make life very, very difficult for them. That's going to be really interesting to watch in a matchup that I think will dictate a lot how Roy Williams approaches this game lineup-wise. The final key is whether or not Villanova can shoot as well as they did against Oklahoma against North Carolina. The reality is they're probably not. How far do they regress to the mean, though? If they can shoot better than 45%, obviously they're going to be in really, really good shape. But if this is a game where they're shooting 37, 39% from the field, I think they're going to be in a lot of trouble dealing with North Carolina's size, their length, their athleticism, and their potency on their offensive end. Because the reality is you're not going to shoot that well 2 games in a row, especially against a team like North Carolina, especially in a moment like the championship game. My ultimate pick to win the NCAA Tournament Championship, cut down the nets on Monday night, well, you got to read the full article. My pick is at the bottom.